Hey everybody, hope you're having a nice day. Just checking out some settings. Hope everyone is going well. I'm just checking my YouTube settings to make sure the chessboard is good and so on. So just bear with me here while I do this. I'm going to try open queue. Does that work? I'm going to check out the commands for this. I'm doing a queue system, so let's see. Is there... Oh, it's just open. Let's try this. Open. Is Nightbot even in my stream? Oh, there we go. It is. It works. And I do want to see how it looks on the phone, if it ever wants to load. Here we go. It is. Okay, I do need to make it a little bit smaller so that it's visible on the phone because the board is a little bit cut off. Let's see if that does it. There's a little bit of a delay between. Maybe that would be good. Let's see here. If you're just joining in, bear with me a few seconds. I just want to make sure the sizing is good, that you can see everything. Just waiting for it to see on my phone. I just want to make sure it looks good. I think we're close. I think we're good. But I do want to make sure. I think I need to maybe drag this down a bit. Maybe make it a tad smaller here, a tad smaller there. Okay. I think we're good. All right. All right, everyone. We are live right now. We are opening the queue for viewers. All you need to do is put a join in the chat. So just do !join and in the chat, and then you'll join if you want to play me. I'll play anybody who wants. I'm pretty sure that's the command for it. Let me double check. Yeah, you do ! and then join. Cool. And then if you want to leave, you could just do ! leave. Nice, it works. There's a little bit of a delay after you type it, but yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's get started. We're going to play a game right now, a 5-minute game. And then if anyone wants to play, you could just do ! join in the chat. So we're playing someone that's 1930, starting off strong. And we have a Sicilian. We're going to go with the Moscow. Okay, against this line, when he puts the knight over here, I'm going to play c3 to give my bishop an escape square over here if he's ever pushing me out of the way. Yep, and that's exactly why I played c3, to give my bishop a nice home here on c2. Let's castle. King safety, very important. There's 2 attackers on my pawn, so I'll defend it with the rook. And now I'm going to open up the center by playing d4. Let's see here. D4, maybe even push the pawn at some point. I want to get my other bishop out. Okay, he takes this way. Do I take with the knight or do I take with the pawn? I'm inclined to say the pawn. Now I have 2 pawns on the center. Queen over here. Interesting. Let's play pawn over here to avoid this pawn getting pushed. Yep, rook here is interesting, but now I can play knight over here, blocking the threat of the rook. And now this pawn can't push because I put my pawn there to protect it. I do want to push at some point, but I need to prepare for it a little bit. And to prepare, I'm going to start with... Actually, change of plans. I'm going to develop my bishop. My bishop's not doing a whole lot right now. I'm going to put it over here. And actually, this does help my cause of playing e5 at some point. So we'll see what black intends to do. Tricky position. Okay, strikes with e5. The capture now seems to make a lot of sense for me. Or I could back it up and wait for him to capture, so I'll capture that way and then isolate that pawn. I think that's a more strategic approach. If I go here, knight here, but I'm not too concerned about that. Let's go. Back up that bishop like a little arrow. Okay, castles. Now we continue our plan to develop. We'll move our queen up a little bit here. Maybe centralize the rooks at some point. Maybe I should have played that instead. I don't know. It's a bit subjective. There's no clear right or wrong answer. You kind of just have to go with your gut at some times. I'm recovering a little bit from a cough. I predicted this would happen at some point, but I wasn't too alarmed from it. Should I have been? Probably not. Let's just move the bishop over here. Actually, no, I'm fine if he takes the bishop. This bishop is kind of weak, so let's see what to do. Let's slide a rook in over here. Continue with my plan. Okay, takes. I'm going to take back with the pawn. I didn't want to open up this diagonal if I take back with the other pawn. How's everyone doing today? I got 55 viewers right now. That's pretty nice. And nobody in the chat. All right, let's see. If I think now it's time to open up things. Or maybe, here's my idea, put my bishop on b3. And now there are potential discoveries. Like knight here is a discovery on the queen. So he'll probably move the queen. No, he doesn't move the queen. I am liking this for me. Let's sink in my knight over here and see what he does. I'm curious to see my opponent's response. Okay, goes over there. Let's capture this way. Hey, what's up, everybody? Pray Nash, LB Plays, Gerald. How's everyone doing today? Good to see you all. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate your comments. And we have someone that joined the queue. LB Plays. Really nice to meet you. Well played yesterday. Thanks very much. Yeah, that was a good game. You did really well. Let's chop that knight. You really had me on my toes in that opening. It was a London system, and I couldn't quite crack it. I think you got into some major time pressure, though, when you lost. If rook takes, there's a fork. So that would be a stupid blunder. Queen takes. All right, let's go here. Put my rook on that open file. See what he wants to do. This is an idea I have. I don't know if it works because there's always removing the defender ideas. All right. Let's play push. Attack that bishop. See where he wants to go with it. Which way is that bishop going? Oh, IB plays. It's an I. Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference between an uppercase I and a lowercase L. pretty funny. Like, they look exactly the same on a computer. I'm going to go this way. Defends the rook and also maybe looks at potential lines where I go here. But that undefends. But okay, he makes it easier for me. He trades that off. I'm going to go... Oh, I'm in check. Let's just move. Hey there, Emiliana. Caballo D7. I don't know what that means. If you're speaking Spanish, I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish. Well, I might have something if I didn't blunder my queen. Oh, absolutely. 1,000%. Yeah, you were winning. That game was... I was just getting outplayed. No question about that. I want to go here and utilize this pin. That would be pretty nice. I have a great position right now. If black's not careful, he's just getting checkmated. His queen's a little bit too far away. Let's see, guys, if I have this. IB plays. By the way, I'm really not that good at chess. I'm like, fine though. Hey, that's okay. It'll be a nice learning experience for everybody. All right, if I go here, rook takes, and I lose the house. So let's not do that. Instead, we'll go this way. Take that pawn. I still have pressure, and I have a minute left, so I need to be careful. I want to go here, maybe. Kick the queen away. See where she wants to go. Okay, I think kicking the queen away now is a great move. Let's do it. Let's kick away that queen. Okay, queen goes over there. I would love to maybe go here and then here. I think that wins. Because there's always this pin going on. I'm threatening here. You can't save everything. I think I got this in the back. He's resilient. Very, very resilient. Okay, if I give a check, where does he go? Could I not pick up the house now? If he goes here on passant check. Yes! Let's go! I beat in 1921. Let's go. Haha, kicked his butt. All right. That was a fun game. I had a nice attack going. The computer's saying I have a mate in 11 with king g8, rook takes h6, rook d8, and then like hope for the best. But it's like completely lost at this point. Wow. All right. Okay, we have our first viewer of the day. IB Plays. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And then what's your chess.com username? And I'll send you a request. I'm going to guess it's your same name, but if it's not, just let me know. Here's the results for IB Plays. Is this one of you? Just let me know. There's a... Oh, I would have never guessed that. Thank you. I'm going to copy paste because I did not know how to pronounce that. Ibrahim Pro. Okay, I will add you and challenge you to a 5-minute game, unrated. That's right, 112 people in live. It's 100 now, but I'll take it. Question. Do you have a color preference or do you want it to be random? I'll give you the choice. Since you're a new subscriber, I'll give you the choice. White, black, or random. Just let me know in the chat. We're all waiting for you. While we're waiting for him, just wanted to take a moment and say hi to everybody, all 81 of you now. Hope you're having a nice day, a nice start to your April from wherever you are. You want to be black. All right, let's go ahead and send the challenge. All right, best of luck to you, Mr. IB Plays. It says waiting for opponent. All right, here we go. Oh, Whoops, I must have messed this up. I'm playing black here. Let me abort this. I'm going to send you another challenge. I'm going to send you another challenge here so that you get to be black. That's what you wanted. I play as. Yep, I'm totally misread that. I'm setting another challenge. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with e4. When we have this, this looks like a free pawn. I'm going to take it. I don't know what this opening is. Another free pawn? What is going on? I'm going to grab that. This is a nice start to the game. I could be cheeky and try to end things a little bit early, but I have a little bit of respect for my new subscribers, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to play like normal and enjoy being up the pawn. The funny thing is, if I had played this, I would have won, because he played this pretty instantly. I would have just won that, and boom, it would have been made. It's funny. Let's go here. Develop the bishop. Can't hurt to develop the bishop. Okay. Now I'm going to go this way. And now the king has to move, and then now he's on the hunt a little bit. Or I'm on the hunt, rather. No, I think the term is he's on the hunt. I'm the hunter. Let's go with... I don't know. I'm just going to play like normal. Just develop my piece. This opening choice, very, very dubious. And this is a free knight. I don't think he saw that. You will play black today. Okay, cool. Oh, I think I have to do next to actually get the to clear out IB plays from the queue. Yeah, now your position is number 1, actually. That's how it works. Okay, now let's start attacking the king. We're going to start with this. And the king moves. We'll go here. Check. We're going to keep checking and just throw everything that we have at black. Now, I could do another check. I could go here. Yeah, why not? I'm going to go there. Give another check. Wow. This move I was not expecting. I was expecting him to back up the king and go somewhere like this. This tells me he wants this to be over really soon. What is going on here? I'm thinking about pushing this pawn. Hey there, not so magic school bus. How do we play you? First, subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button and then do !join in the chat. And then you'll be in the queue. Right now there's just one person in front of you. And that's Pranash, and then you're after him. Okay, so I'm thinking to go here. It's just a fork and putting the king on even in a more awkward square. That has to be good for me. Let's grab it. Wow, the king is in La La Land right now. This is a nice position for me. I'm just going to develop like normal. And getting another piece closer to the king. Okay, this is a mate in 2, I think. I have two things I could do. I could go here, check first. The king has to come here, and then this is mate. Or I could come here first, king goes here, and then this is mate. I think this is the flashier one, so I'm going to do it. Queen b5 check. The king will move here, and then boom, checkmate. Thank you for the game. This one was pretty straightforward. Starting off on move 1 with pawn to f5. A word of advice to you, IB plays. Don't move your f-pawn in the opening. A much better move would be to play this move here. It's a bit more principled, but if you don't want to dive into like some mainline theory, I would recommend going with the Caro-Kann. C6 followed by pawn to d5 and play that instead. The f5 is a very dangerous pawn to play just because it opens up your king side like this. So if you're not careful, you could fall into what's called fool's mate, which is what I was thinking about doing to you in the beginning. And I would have gotten away with it because you moved your knight really fast. The idea is like if you play this, for example, and it opens up your diagonal even more, then I come here and it's actually a checkmate because your king can't move out of the way. There's nothing to block that, and there's nothing to take the queen. So this is the fastest checkmate done in just 3 moves. And if you're on the white side, it could be done faster in 2. Like if I played like here, 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 and mate. It's the same concept. You don't want to open up this diagonal for the king. Play the Caro-Kann. Try c6, d5, and then this will let you be a lot more safe with your king. You're not just going to get checkmated out of the opening. But after Preanch or another person, can I play you again? As long as I have time. Otherwise, I may have to call the stream a little bit early, but feel free to join the queue again, and if it gets to you, totally can. All right, let's see who is up next. Thanks for that game. Hope my little review after was instructive. All right, let's see what my queue says is next. I'm pretty sure I could just scroll up. It's Preanch. Preanch, I think we played before. Remind me, please, your username on chess.com. Maybe if I go to players and do friends. Oh, there you are, Preanch. And you want to be black this time. I think that's what you said. So let's do this and unrated, 5 minutes. All right, challenge sent. Okay, here we go. Oh, whoops. I made the same mistake as I did before. I'm silly. I play as. Yep. I need to reverse it in my head. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with e4. Pawn to e4, best by test, said by the only American world chess champion, Bobby Fischer. And here we go. IB Plays, if you're still here, this is a great learning opportunity for you because the Caro-Kann has just been played. As white, against the Caro-Kann, I always go for the 2 knights attack. Lots of people don't really know the theory behind it. This is a great move behind the 2 knights attack. We're going to attack the bishop, see what he does. Does he trade? Does he back up? He decides to trade. I'm going to take back with the queen. And doing so, I develop yet another piece. I'm going to play this move here and stop any bishop ideas from coming out. Because I would like to come here and stuff like that, and I don't want the bishop coming here. So I have blocked it. All right, knight d7. Let's see. I'm going to play d4 now. And I don't really know this theory, but I'm just going to play chess and see what happens. All right, we come here. Develop. Castle next. Life is pretty good. I like my position. I like my center control. I think I'm totally fine here. So how's everyone doing today? All right. We have sent black into the think tank, and he goes with pawn to f5. I think this is a mistake because I can take the pawn, and then after the pawn recaptures, I have my choice. I could take back with either the queen or the bishop. So let's go here first. Let's see what he does. I think it's more logical for me to take back with the bishop. That's what I plan on doing. Just because if I put my queen here and this check comes, I don't know. I want to be able to block it with my queen here, maybe. I don't know. I have to think about it. But either way, that seems to be a free pawn. So I will gladly take it. All right, we have pawn to e5 now. Interesting idea. I'm going to give a check and tickle the king a little bit this way. Just a little tickle. See what he does. I think I'm all right. He's got to address the check. There's no easy blocks. If he blocks this way, I take here, and then that pawn would be pinned. He would simply lose the rook. So he saw that, and now I'm going to maybe... I don't know what to do now. Maybe I will take this pawn. It was a little loose. I'm going to take it. And then maybe castle or something like that. I think castling makes sense here in this position after the recapture. I'm up a pawn. The king will never be able to castle for black. I'm in pretty good shape. All right, let's castle. All right, my queen's attacked, so I simply move the queen. Let's go over here. What's up, blue? I need a milking. Is that a challenge? I would love a good challenge. All right, let's bring in my rook over here. Now we have a nice control over this file. IB plays, you're already in the queue. You are position number 3. Yep, Nightbot told you the same thing. Priyansh, don't run out of time. This is a great opportunity for me to come here and do this pin. I'm not worried for this check because I pick it up, and then my queen's defending that bishop. Okay, this is just a simple trade of pieces. I don't know what you just said there, IB plays. Oh, you were testing something? Okay. That's fine. If you ever need to leave, you could do ! leave. And then you'll be removed from the queue. Alright, now I'm just up a pawn. It's a matter of conversion. Let's start doubling up. I think it's safe if I go up 1 square and double up this way. I was thinking of like being fancy and going here, but there's no reason to do that. We go over here now, and now we have another trade. But let's go here first with the king. Let's see what he does. Is he going to take? Is he going to move? Either way, I'm up a pawn. Can you go e6? E6 is over here. So I don't know. Maybe rook e6 you're talking about? I mean, I could. Yeah, that totally I could have. Let's just start trading off these rooks and enjoy our extra pawn and convert this endgame. This is going to be a really nice advantage for me, as long as I don't mess this up. Let's go here to stop the bishop from coming here and also attack it at the same time. Tricky knights. Yep, we take that. Free bishop. Yum, yum, yum. Now it's just a matter of conversion. I'm up a full piece. We're going to protect this way. Create a nice little pawn chain over here. And we are going to play here to get the king active and get the king centralized and then start pushing more. And these pawns are going to roll up the board. Before this position was here, sorry, slow typer. Oh, then maybe. If you want, after this game, I don't know, because I can't really display the moves unless if I monkey around with my display settings. So I don't know. I don't want my bishop getting trapped. This would have been sneaky if I wasn't paying attention. Now we have the square to back it up too. That would have been a little embarrassing if I had blundered that. But this is next, and then I'm going to start rolling my pawns. Okay. But this just shuts everything out. The king can't come here or here. I have pieces guarding those squares, and he has to go back to where he was. I'm going to send the king back even further now. Go back. Use my pawn majority and roll them through. That's the idea. Let's come here with the knight. It's on a nice juicy square. Now we take. This is a disaster for my opponent. An absolute disaster. We go here. If he takes, this would be a mistake because now he undoubled my pawns and now I had 3 connected passes. I mean, this game is completely over. Computer is saying mate in 15. Okay, Dylan. Let's see what I could do here for you. What if I try... No, it doesn't quite work. All good. It was a few moves before this position when you wanted to... Oh, when I wanted to double the rooks. Okay. Okay, so instead of playing here, could I have played rook to e6? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. And the answer is yeah. I could have. And that would have been fine. It's not right or wrong one way or the other. Let's see who's next. I'm going to do the command for it, and we'll see who we get. It's Preanch, who I just played, so I'm going to do it again. Next. I guess it didn't register in time because someone joined maybe at the same time. The next person to play me is Not So Magic School Bus. Not So Magic School Bus, are you still here in the chat? If so, let me know your chess.com username and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. All right. What is your chess.com username? Put it in the chat. And I will add you and we'll have a game. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to copy and paste that into chess.com. Here you go. Nice profile picture. I like the Christmas hat. And click challenge. Do you have a preference? Would you rather be white or black? Hey there, Gerald. Thanks for joining. Make sure you're subscribed. All right. Oh, thank you. Just wanted to see if there were any nuance to that move order. It's a bit new to chess and new to your page. I'll subscribe now. Awesome. Thanks so much, Dylan. Yeah, some positions, there's no clear right or wrong. So you kind of just go with whatever you feel like. That's the beauty of chess. There's no... Sometimes, yeah, sometimes there is always going to be a right and wrong move, especially when you're doing tactics and things that are very dicey. But if it's like a slow position, closed, both sides are developing slowly, you have a lot of opportunity to be creative. So I use chess as a creative outlet. Oh, let me do next so it moves you out of the queue. Give me a sec here. IB plays. All right. Not So Magic School Bus. I am gonna send you a challenge right now, unrated, and it'll be random. White or black. All right, here we go. Ooh, we have a subscriber. And it is Gerald. Thank you, Gerald. Yeah, I know there's a bit of a stream delay. Not much I could do about it. Okay, we have e4, e5, knight f3. We're getting into some classic stuff. So fun fact about me, I don't play the Ruy Lopez. I don't play the Italian. Instead, I play the technically the 3 knights, but usually this, and that would make it the 4 knights opening. That's my go-to opening. And yep, and then we play pawn to d4. Against d6, I think now I start opening up the position. And let's come here. I'm expecting knight takes. King takes, he can't castle, but knight takes, now I take this pawn. And I'm up a pawn straight up out of the opening. That's actually an interesting move, threatening to remove the defender of the pawn over here. I'm going to defend the pawn. If bishop takes, pawn takes, and we'll play like this. That should be interesting. All right, castles. Castles. Okay, bishop to c5. I'm going to play this move and ask it what it wants to do. Takes and takes. Now we have an interesting position. I have a complete dominating center control here with these pieces. This is a very unique position. I haven't seen anything quite like this, but it should be interesting, right? Let's back up my knight and maybe reroute this way. Maybe centralize my rooks. I think I'm okay here. Skib move. I don't know what you mean by that. Hello, AOL. Oh, AOL Labs. That's a really interesting username. Can you tell me what that means? AOL, like America Online? Like the dial-up connection service people had back in the day. You know, some people still have AOL email addresses. I can't believe people would still have AOL. Corey, I stream a game called Roblox, and I have almost 100 subs, and I could only dream of having, like, even 10 viewers in my streams. Well, maybe you need to make your streams better. Or, you know what you could do? I don't know how often LB plays. Do you only stream, or do you also make videos? Everyone, all 100 of you, go to IB Plays and click on subscribe on his channel. Help him out a little bit. All right, let's go here. Hits the rook, hits the bishop. I think this is all going to be over very soon. Let's go this way. What's he going to do? His rook is hit. His bishop is hit. What's he doing? I have a question. How you would feel if Magnus would play with you? I mean, what would you feel exactly? I want to know your reaction. I actually met Magnus before in an airport. I ran into him. It just said, "Hi, how are you doing?" He said, "Good," and I said, "Good," and we walked away. I should have asked him for a picture or something, but I guess the closest comparison. Do you guys know Sam Shankland? He's, I think, the like number 5 American. I played him in a simul, and I was nervous the whole time, and I lost on move 16. I was just completely destroyed out of the opening, and then I resigned. I was just down a full piece, and I didn't want to play on. Yo, what's up, Kyra? So I was curious if it's pronounced Kyra or Kira. Hope you're having a nice day. Good to see you. All right, let's go here. Here. Now this is a pretty straightforward conversion. Now he loses all his pawns. Okay, he's going to be a little stubborn with that, but let's centralize and go for the win. I'm expecting him to play this. No? All right, we're going to push the pawns. Pawns must be pushed. Both? Okay. Fair enough. Let's go here. And I'm going to start using my pieces. Push. And now this knight's blocking this square for the king. This pawn's blocking this square for the king. And push. We're going to just inch closer to this promotion square. All right, let's go here. We go push. Yeah, this is a deadly position for my opponent right now. This is happening. Promotion, sacrifice the knight, and checkmate. I'm going to be a little fancy and go in the corner. Gerald, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see who's next. This was a pretty good game. Kind of instructive. At this point, d6 kind of allows this to happen. Me being down a pawn, or you being down a pawn, is not worth your castling rights. You should have took back with the king. And so then your knight would defend this pawn. And then it was kind of downhill from here. I slowly converted. Just allowing me to trade like this is not good for you, because I'm up a bunch of material. And then it's a kind of a straightforward process where I just march everything forward and get the win. All right. You just did next before. I might have. So who is actually next? There's got to be a way for me to see. I think it's maybe info. Maybe info. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna have to close the queue just so no other people can join. Daniar, you are one lucky person. Because I can't go on forever. All right. Let's see who is next. Info. It was you. IB plays. All right. Players, friends. This one. Okay. To go quick, we're gonna increase the or decrease the time control here. Instead of 5 minutes, we're gonna do 3. I think that's fair. All right, challenged. Go ahead and accept it. And we will get a game. All right, gotta go. Good game. See you next time. Yeah, absolutely. Not so magic. School bus. Thank you. You want to be black, please? Okay, sure. No problem. Players. Ibrahim. Challenge. And you want to be black. All right, so that means I want to be white. Okay. You're not in the queue. Not so magic. But thanks for doing that anyway. Appreciate it. Sent you the request. Oh, actually you want to be white? All right, not a problem. Not a problem. Let's go here. I'll play as black. And it says I've sent too many challenges to you. I got an error. So send me a challenge. I guess chess.com has a spam filter to protect people from getting too many challenges that they don't want to do. I'm sure like if Hikaru or Magnus goes on to like streaming. Clayton Patterson, are you still in the queue? Let me try doing info. Maybe it'll tell me who's in the list. I just added this. Yeah, the stream is a bit delayed. It contains 5 users. There's got to be a way to see. Oh, list. Let me see. List. List is going to definitely show it. All right. Okay, I guess if you guys want to click on that link, you'll be able to see who's in the queue. Go to site. Yeah, this is the list. If anyone wants to see the list, yeah. So Clayton, you are in 2nd place. All right, we have a game. Oh no, this is a 5-minute. I can't do a 5-minute. This has to be a quicker one. Challenge me to a 3-minute game. 3 minutes. Three-minute game. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds from now to do it. Guys, we have people in the queue. Let's get a move on. No worries, Gerald. I'll see you next time. Gerald, you had already left the queue, or you've never joined. But appreciate you stopping by. You are a super sweet guy. Thank you. Means a lot to me. You're good at rapid, so. All right, I think I'm gonna go on to the next person. It's been over 30 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and do next. And we gotta clear this queue. You spent it. I don't know what that means. Oh, you sent. Oh, you sent it. Okay. Here we go. All right, and then the next person will be random ACC4406. So if you're here, just stand by and let me know your chess.com username. So we have a grab gambit declined. I didn't know that was the term for it. But now I'm going to accept it. Just a move later. Now I can play some moves. I was never a fan of playing the grab or against it. It's a weird opening. Not one I would recommend. Again, it's the same f-pawn that I said not to move, because now your king is under fire and it has to move and you can't castle. Let's develop the bishop. And checkmate. Game over. That's why you don't move that f-pawn. Okay. Good game. IB plays. Random ACC4406. Are you here? Grab? Grab is the opening that starts with G4. That's the grab. That's the opening you played. It's not good. Don't do that. Play E4 or D4 or C4 or bring out one of your knights or move it one square or move this one. Almost play anything else. IB plays, unfortunately, the queue is closed. All right. Random ACC4406 doesn't look like you're here, so I'm going to do next. And let's see who else is in the line. Clayton. Clayton, are you here? Clayton, are you here? Clax Taco. Okay. IB plays, we do want to give everyone a fair shot at playing. So we'll have to play again another day. All right. Let's go to members. Clax Taco. And challenge. We'll do a 3-minute. Oh, you've already challenged me. Great. That makes things easy. Thanks, AO Labs. Appreciate you subscribing. Let's play a Sicilian. We didn't play a Sicilian yet all day. Hey there, Aman. Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, I'm starting to wrap things up a bit, so we'll have to play again another time. Sorry about that. All right, we have a Rossalimo, and against a Rossalimo, I play pawn to g6. Castles, let's go here and clamp down on this. This is called a Botvinnik pawn formation. Okay, let's do it. And we'll do next to see who the next person is. White has to make a move pretty soon. IB plays. We're gonna have to do you next. I played you twice so far, so we'll give other people an opportunity. All right, takes, and we're gonna take with this pawn over here. Kira is next. All right, let's go develop with the knight. Eventually, after I castle, I may look to play a move like f5 and open things up. But for now, we're developing. Kira, remind me your chess.com username. IB plays, stop doing join. The queue is closed. All right, we have queen to e1. So let's play this. Thanks for sending that. All right, there. Let's protect this bishop. I'm gonna go over here with it. And now what is this knight doing? It's kind of on an awkward square. Okay, let's protect this pawn with mine. If pawn takes, I'll take back, and then we have two rooks looking at each other. Clax, you have to bully the fatty queen. Funny. No bullying allowed. This is a safe place. I'm gonna play what to do here. Maybe rook here. I think that's a good idea, because maybe this next. And just try to open things up. Rose not light Yagami. All right, putting some pressure on this pawn, but currently it's well defended. Let's go ahead and open things up over here. Bro is not Eisen. Don't know what you're saying. All right, check. Uh-oh. This check is very annoying. I'm going to have to give up the exchange here with like that. Not so thrilled about that. Because I do. Oh, he didn't see it, but he goes this way instead. Okay, so maybe he does see it. He's just playing a little bit with the timing of things. We take with the queen. Kind of have to. And that's a really good move. We have to do this. Gotta give up that exchange. Does he have an eye patch? Don't think so. All right, this is a tough situation, but I think I should be okay. We got this. He doesn't have too much time left, so that's something to consider. Let's go here and protect this pawn. He's got 18 seconds. Can he do it in time? I am doubtful. That's a nice move. Let's take. Let's go here. I gotta be fast. Fast and quick. There, let's go here. Free queen, let's go. Give me that. Free knight. Free everything, and we win on time. That's how you gotta do it sometimes. But, Flax, you were giving me a lot of pressure, so kudos to you. That was a really good game. GG, man, you're super good. Thanks, really appreciate it. So are you. Keep it up. See who's next. It is Danny R. Sorry, IB, it is not you. Oh, Kira, that's right. It is Kira. And then Danny R's after that. And I think that'll be the queue for the day. All right, let's go to members. Kira 8765. I'm going to assume this one is you. I'm going to challenge you to a quick game, 3 minutes, unrated. Let's play. Hey there, Bruno. Unfortunately, I'm starting to wrap things up a bit. Feel free to tune in and subscribe. And then next time, just do !join. And then that's how you get to play with me. You get to join the queue. Yep, Daniel, you're after this. And then that's it. That'll be a wrap. Kira, I'm waiting for you to accept the challenge. I'll give you maybe 30 seconds before we need to move on to the next. Is this even your account? You sure no typo or anything like that? Okay, here we go. We have a game. Let's do this. Good luck. Let's actually play a Caro-Kann. Why not? And my opponent is going to bring out the knight. And we have takes. Okay, just go ahead and develop our pieces. Nothing too fancy over here. We have both of our knights out. Pretty good. Let's pin that knight to the queen. Bruno, unfortunately, the queue is closed right now, so you'll have to join next time, meaning another day. Sorry about that. Okay, we're developing. So far, nothing too crazy. Let's ask this bishop what he wants to do. He takes, so I take with the queen. And I'll probably castle next. All right, attacking my bishop. I'm going to move it down over here. This bishop can get a little sneaky when this diagonal is concerned. Like, I could potentially take, sneak in my queen here, and then give him a checkmate. That would be a little dirty. A little dirty. I'm going to castle. King safety is pretty important. You should never do tricks like that and hope the opponent will fall for it. That's playing hope chess, because if they defend well, then you're just on the back foot. Like if I had moved my queen here, pawn here, and then my queen has to move, and then I look like a dummy. So I don't want to do that. So I'm attacking the knight now. And now I think I hit the queen. I think now is a good opportunity for me to strike in this way. And we'll see where this queen goes. Free queen. We take those. All right, now I'm going to go here, because if he pushes, I take the knight. And this is looking really good for me. Let's see if I could wrap this game up. That's a knight. That is a free knight. Free queen, free knight. At a lot of beginner levels, best thing that you can do to improve, before you move, you have to always ask yourself if any of your pieces are going to be hanging after this, if they can just be taken for free. Take an extra few seconds and look around and make sure you're not just giving up a free queen or a free knight. It's very important. If you can't get a grasp on not blundering your pieces, it's very difficult to improve. So we back up the queen and protect the bishop at the same time. And now we have a trade. You never want to trade pieces when you're down on material. It just makes the endgame so much easier for me. Let's go here and target that pawn. Two attackers on it. Not so simple for white to defend it. That's a free knight. So this knight moved here to add a second defender to that pawn, but the queen can just take it for free. Don't give up free material. And also look for free material at lower levels. That's what you got to do. Okay, we take the pawn. Gobble, gobble. Maybe I'll take this next. I don't know. But there's also a lot of time pressure. There's only about 11 seconds left for my opponent. Now we take this pawn. This is kind of overwhelming at this point. Threatening a mate in two. Check, king goes here, and down would have been mate. They defend. Let's go here. Take yet another pawn. And we win on time. Okay. Let's see where you went wrong. I want to try to give you some words of advice. Your opening was great. Nothing wrong with your opening. Here's where you started to go wrong. Queen d3. A better move would have probably been to play like pawn to c3 to defend this pawn and allow your queen to come out this way. I think putting your queen where you did on d3 just allows me to potentially move and hit you with the tempo. You were nervous? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. This just allowed me to strike, yeah, with my knight, and you end up not seeing that I could take it next. Whenever your opponent moves, you have to ask yourself why and what new pieces can it attack. And then you got to know to move your queen out of the way there, and then it's just all over. Oh, it looks like the Nightbot had auto-removed your message for doing all caps. I didn't review any of the moderation settings. I don't care if you do caps, but I'll probably have to modify that after this stream. So who is next here? I think we're up to our last person, and that is Danyar. Danyar, if you're still here, what is your what's your chess.com username? And we'll get a game, and it'll be our last one. Corey, any tips for how I can play better? That's a tough question because I don't know your current skill level. Did we play? I'm not sure if we played or not. I don't know if you left the queue or if we played. I think we played, but I don't know. It's been a while. There is no next on after this IB plays, unfortunately. There is no dibs. We have a queue system that's currently closed. If you want IB plays, next time I stream, just join it and hit join. Oh, Clax Taxo, let me pull up our game here. Tips to improve. You played pretty well, actually. This was the game. We had a Sicilian, Rossalimo, you took, fine, like this is all good. I'm pretty new to the Rossalimo, so I don't. Ooh, this was a mistake for me, actually. You had a win. Oh yeah, you were completely winning here. Knight f7 check, you're good. I had to take with the rook. If I went like king g8, I was afraid of like this and a double check. So took, queen here. I don't know why you moved your queen back. To me, it feels like you're taking your foot off the gas. If he's not here, then me next. If we can't we do? If Danyar, if you're not here, I'm gonna let Bruno play. All right, Bruno. IB plays. We played like 2 games already. You got to let other people try. They haven't played once. You got to be fair. If you really want to play a game, just click on play. Oh, where you went wrong was here. You were completely winning up until this point. Your queen is under attack. But at this point, you had 7 seconds left, so it's very very hard to see that. Daniel, what's your username? IB plays. Come on. I don't want to repeat myself a bunch of times. You texted my username? Let me scroll up. I don't see it in the chat. Are you saying you DM? I don't know how you could DM in YouTube. I didn't know that. All right, no problem. IB plays. Thanks for hanging out. I didn't get invitation. Danyar, put your username in the chat. I'll add you to play. Oh, there you go. Zaki Eisen. Got it. I had to exit it to see it. I'm assuming that's you. Is this you, Danyar? Are you Zaki Eisen? I'm going to assume so. They accept. We will play. Hey there, Yadira. Your real name is David. It's a nice name. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds. If nobody takes it, we're gonna end things. So let's see. That's not you. Okay. All right. What's your username? What is it? Maybe I need to exit? I don't know. Can't wait all day, guys. All right, I'm gonna do a countdown. If I get to 0, we are going to end things off. Someone, Daniar or Bruno, put your username in the chat, and then I'll challenge you. Our countdown gets to 0. We're stopping. 6, 5, 4. Someone stop me. All right, we have a challenge. I'm going to accept it. It is from Zaki. I don't know. I think that might be from Bruno. Just did. AOL Labs, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. E4C5. Someone challenged me when you guys just had 4 seconds left on the clock. So nice. This here will be our last game. And I'm sorry if that's not you, Daniar, but told you many times to give me the username. We'll have to play another time if this isn't you. So I didn't want to push my pawn here because that rook would hang. Let's just play this. And we'll go, let's bring in my knight. I had played a real life game with Vishy in India. It was my, wow, you played Vishwanathan Anand. That guy is a legend. How did you get to play Vishy? I'm very curious. Please tell. I'm gonna go, let's take it actually and open things up. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, he's not just a grandmaster, he's a super grandmaster. And yeah, he's such a legend. He inspired an entire generation. You have all the youngsters now from India that are just absolutely dominating. We have a world chess champion from India. I am a member of the chess association in my city. Cool, but that doesn't explain how you met Vishy. Did he like stop by and say hi? Or what? What led you to him? I'm gonna go here. Just open things up a tad. You're from India. Very cool. India is a pretty big country. All right, that's a good move. I got to do something about the pawn. Covering it with my queen. Let's bring in... Ooh, this is a threat, cutting off the circulation. Let's back it up a little bit. Well, we'll just say he was invited to an event as a guest. Was it a simul? Or did you play him like one-on-one? All right, let's go here. This pawn is a little loose. Let's cover it with my king. This queen here could be really nope, because it's covered. This pawn push could be annoying, maybe. I don't know. Wow, you played him one-on-one. That's cool. That's amazing. How did the game go? Okay, he did push. Let's go here. We have a new subscriber, Jakub Trinakti. Thank you very much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. Let's back up my queen. We go here. This is the way. Takes. We'll take this. Oh, whoops, I just hung a bishop. Yikes. But what if I come here and target that? Make this knight move with a check. It's a fork. Guys, I'm lost. There's no coming back. This is a disaster. I'm just getting wrecked. It's been a long day. But you know what they say, right? Play on till checkmate, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. I'm just getting mated here, aren't I? Let's go there. Can my knight just defend everything? Like that? Nope, I get mated. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. Really had a lot of fun playing all these games. If you hadn't done so yet, please make sure to click on subscribe. Stay tuned, and you can see all of my YouTube shorts. Alrighty, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Take care for now.